Hello everybody. So in this video, we're going to dive into the world of statistics, right? And explore the concepts of mean, median, and mode, which comes under your management accounting syllabus. Now, let's talk about the first concept, that is mean. Mean is denoted by something called your X bar. So above the letter X, there is a horizontal line which denotes the symbol. So what is mean? Mean is also known as arithmetic mean. It is a measure of central tendency. It basically represents the value of a set of numbers, right? It is basically where you add up all your numbers in the set and then you divide them by the total number of your values. A simple formula would be mean is equal to sum of all values divided by total number of values. For example, if we look at this example, you could see there are 5 numbers in front of you: 15, 18, 25, 28, and 31. What you have to do is you have to get the sum of all these values divided by the number of total values. So that would be 15 plus 18 plus 25 plus 28 plus 31. There is a sum divided by, there are 5 number of values in the set, so divide by 5, which gives you an answer of 23.54, right? Now, this was a normal concept in mean. Now, when you talk about frequency data, that means you have multiple data points, and we will solve this using the frequency method. So the formula remains the same. The only one extra thing that you have to do is find out how to crack this table. Now, understand the output here is denoted as X and the number of days is F. Why do we have to calculate Fx? Now understand, the number 5, the output 5 occurs 4 times in a week. That means 4 days. The output 7 occurs 15 times. 9 occurs 6 times and 11 occurs 2 times. That's the basic logic. So in order to find out a single set, you have to multiply your F into your X. You have to multiply your F into your X. And you do this for everything. So this gives you your Fx, correct? Now, the formula for this frequency type of data is also similar. The sum of value means your sum of Fx. It means the sum of Fx. So you would remove the sum of Fx, which would give you 201 upon your total number of values. The total number of values is your number of days. So you sum this all up. Basically, it's the summation of Fx upon the summation of F, which gives you 27. So your mean comes out to be 201 divided by 27 as per your formula, which gives you a 7.44. Correct? Now, this type of data is called ungrouped data, where the numbers that fall under your X column are ungrouped. But if you talk about something called grouped data, where your X would denote numbers as 0 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 12. In that case, how would you find out your Fx? Now, in this case, what you have to do is you have to firstly ungroup the grouped data, correct? So what you do is you have to add your higher value to your lower value and divide it by 2. You have to remove the average of your group data to ungroup it. So if we talk about 0 to 4, what do? You do 4 plus 0 upon 2. Can you see this? 4 plus 0 upon 2, which will give you a 2. 4 to 8, you would do 4 plus 8 upon 2. sorry, this is just x. This is still not fx. Then for 8 to 12, what do you do? 12 plus 8, your higher value plus your lower value upon 2. Correct? Then your 16 plus your 12 divide by 2. You get a 14. Now, once you have your f and your x values, you do the normal thing of calculating your fx, which will be f into x, which gives you the following values. Now, you remove the sum of your fx as per your formula, which is 10 plus 96 plus 90 plus 42. And then you have to find out the value of f for your denominator. That is the total number of your values, which is the summation of column f, the summation of number of days. So sum of 5 plus 16 plus 9 plus 3. So you get it 33. Now, your mean would be 238 divided by 33, which gives you 7 point. You could get this to your 2 decimal place, which is 7.21. Is that easy? Now, this is a very simple form of mean. Basically, there are several types of means, which is not entirely covered in your syllabus, but there are 3 types of means. You have an arithmetic mean, which is this. You have a geometric mean, which is mainly out of your syllabus, and you have a harmonic mean. So arithmetic mean is the most common type of mean, and it is calculated by adding up all the values and dividing them by the total number of values. Geometric mean and harmonic mean is nothing, but for information, I'd explain you. So geometric mean is a type of mean which is used for sets of numbers that are meant to be multiplied together. It is calculated by multiplying all the values together and then you're taking your nth root. What is your nth root? The number of values that you've got, the root of that particular value. So it is basically calculated by multiplying all the values together and then taking the nth root of that product, all right? And then your harmonic mean is used for set of numbers which are basically meant to be averaged together. So it is calculated by adding up the reciprocals of all the values and then dividing them by the total number of values. So it's out of your syllabus, but this is all about mean. Now, talking about something called your median. Okay, so what is median? It is another measure of central tendency. It represents the middle value of a set of all the numbers when the numbers are arranged in an order. You have to arrange all the numbers given in the set in an ascending order in order to find out your mid value. So you need to set your number from your smallest to your largest. Okay, and in this case, okay, let's look at an example. So in this case, there are 5 numbers given to you: 87, 68, 99, 54, 75. The silliest mistake you could do is just saying that your answer is 99. No, you have to first arrange this particular set in an ascending order and then you find out your mid value. So let's first arrange this in your ascending order. So first would be 54, then you would have a 68, then you would have 75, then you have 87, and then you have 99. Now what your median is? Your mid value. That is your 75. Simple. But it was very easy to find out the middle value here because the set of numbers are odd. What do you do if the set of numbers are even? So it is very similar to what you did to your odd number set, but there's one extra step. You will arrange it into your ascending order, but then you would obviously have 2 middle values since 2 here and 2 here, so it's difficult to find out a middle point. So you would remove the average of the middle 2 values, and then once you get that average, you will find out what your median is. So in this case, first let's arrange this into your ascending order. So it would be 1, 3, 2, 5. Then you will have 1, 4, 5, 0. Then you will have 1, 5, 0, 0, right? Then you will have 1, 5, 7, 5. then you will have 1675, and then lastly you will have a 1750. Now your two middle numbers here are 1500 and 1575. So you would first remove the average of the two middle values. So that would be 1500 plus 1575 divided by 2, which gives you an answer of 15375.5. You round this up. So this is your median. This is the answer for your median. Very simple. It's not a very difficult topic. Okay. Now, talking about what mode is as a concept. So mode is basically also a measure of central tendency that will represent the most frequently occurring value in a set. So as I explained you here, if you see, frequency means the number of days. The number of days this particular output is occurring. So the number 5, the output of 5 occurs for 4 days. The output of 7 occurs for 15 days. So that is your frequency. So what mode is trying to say is the maximum number of times, the maximum number of days a particular event or a value of number is occurring, that is your mode. So in this case, if you see so let's take, this is your set. Okay, so let's take your number 2. Your number 2 is occurring how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 times, right? Then your number 4. How many times is your number 4 occurring? 1, 2, 3, 3 times. So 3 is your frequency. Then your number 5. How many times is number 5 occurring? 1 and 2, 2 times. And then how many times is your number 6 occurring? 1, 2, and 3 times. So clearly, this is your column X and this is your column F, because that is the frequency. Now, simply what you do is you will find out the highest frequency, that is 5. The number next to it is 2, hence your mode is 2. So your answer becomes 2. Is that very clear? It is very easy. It's a very simple concept that we've even done in our lower grades. But there are also several type of modes like unimodal, bimodal, and multimodal. But you don't have that in your syllabus as of now. So this is about it. Your mean median mode. So I hope this video was useful for you. And thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for further videos.